Intermittent fasting. Focus on timing. Intermittent fasting, IF, is a dietary approach that focuses on alternating periods of eating and fasting. The primary goal is not to limit the amount of food consumed but to restrict the time window during which eating occurs. Common methods include the 16/8 approach, 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of eating, or alternate day fasting. Calorie restriction. Focus on reducing intake. Calorie restriction, CR, on the other hand, involves reducing the total number of calories consumed daily, regardless of the timing of meals. It aims to create a calorie deficit, leading to weight loss, improved metabolic health, and potential longevity benefits. The reduction in calories can be consistent or more flexible, depending on individual goals. Intermittent fasting. No specific calorie limitation. Unlike calorie restriction, intermittent fasting does not explicitly require reducing caloric intake. Instead, it limits the time frame in which food can be consumed. During eating windows, individuals may consume their usual caloric intake, as long as they do not eat outside of the designated fasting periods. Calorie restriction requires consistent reduction of calories. Calorie restriction requires consistent reduction in the amount of food consumed, typically by lowering daily calorie intake by a specific amount or percentage. This can be done by either eating smaller portions, choosing lower calorie foods, or reducing meal frequency, regardless of fasting windows. Intermittent fasting. Potential for flexibility. Intermittent fasting offers more flexibility in terms of food choices within the eating windows. The focus is on when you eat rather than what you eat. As long as you adhere to the fasting periods, you can typically eat a variety of foods without strict caloric restrictions. Calorie restriction. More focus on food quality. Calorie restriction often encourages individuals to focus on the quality of their food choices, opting for nutrient-dense, lower-calorie foods to meet their daily calorie goals. The emphasis is on sustaining long-term healthy eating patterns that promote a calorie deficit and healthy weight. Intermittent fasting may help regulate insulin and metabolism. Intermittent fasting has been shown to help improve insulin sensitivity, regulate blood sugar levels, and support metabolism by allowing the body to undergo periods of fasting. These benefits may contribute to weight loss, reduced inflammation, and improved heart health over time. Calorie restriction can lead to long-term weight loss. Calorie restriction is a more direct approach to weight loss by maintaining a calorie deficit over time. It can also lead to improvements in overall health markers like blood pressure and cholesterol. However, the sustainability of calorie restriction can be challenging for some individuals in the long term. Intermittent fasting may encourage better eating habits. Intermittent fasting can help individuals develop healthier eating habits by encouraging mindful eating and reducing the tendency for snacking throughout the day. It may also limit late-night eating, promoting better digestion and sleep. Calorie restriction. Potential for nutrient deficiencies. While calorie restriction can be effective for weight management, it carries the risk of nutrient deficiencies if the reduced calorie intake leads to insufficient nutrients. A well-balanced diet is essential to ensure that the body receives the vitamins and minerals it needs, even on a calorie-restricted plan.